The other mindset of chasing things is how you lead to Elvis on pills.
Yeah.
You know? It was my favorite Elvis.
Yeah, dude.
That was the fun Elvis.
70s Elvis, karate.
Yeah. I love the fake karate.
Big Elvis.
I let all the people play along with it.
Would you have wanted to spar with Elvis?
No.
Come on,
I would have been nice to him. Well, you had to lose.
Yeah, he would have made
Spar
you.
with Elvis, you had to lose.
I want to see Elvis or Steven Seagal do some sparring.
Well, Steven Seagal is legit at Aikido.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was like the first American to run a dojo in Japan. Yeah, he was a legit Aikido practitioner. Now, the benefits and the practicality of Aikido are hotly debated. It's not really a great martial art as a standalone martial art. It's really for samurais to fight against someone who has a sword. So if you lose your sword in combat, you have to understand how to transfer the momentum of energy. When someone's attacking you with a sword, you have to be an expert at manipulating their attack and using it against them. But as a standalone martial art, it's not very good.
See, I thought he had some of those videos where he was like, he just touched somebody and fly across the room.
Not really. He had videos where it was demonstrations. So guys would run at him with a very specific thing and he would flip them.
Yeah.
But he could fuck you up, you know, if you didn't know what you were doing. But the problem is if you knew what you're doing, he'd fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know, but he's a big guy. The thing about it is, it's just no one back then really knew what the best martial art was, so you chose one. You got really good at it. You know, that's the thing. When something truly works for you, you want people to know about it. AG1 Next Gen is your daily healthy drink. Just one scoop combines your multivitamin, pre- and probiotic superfoods, and antioxidants into one truly simple, delicious habit. I partnered with AG1 for so long because they're committed to constantly improving. And their latest clinically studied formula features more vitamins and minerals for more comprehensive support while still maximizing absorption in the body. And I know I've talked about AG1 for a long time, but if you haven't checked it out in a while, now's the time. AG1 has a lot going on, including new flavors, berry, citrus, and tropical. That'll make showing up for your health even better. You can be an athlete, you can be a gym rat, you just be a normal person, and AG1 is going to help you feel your best. When you subscribe today, you get a free bottle of AGD3K2 and 5 AG1 travel packs with your first subscription order. Just head to drinkag1.com/Joe Rogan or click the link in the description. That's drinkag1.com/Joe Rogan.
Now the Dagestani's are taking over.
Yeah, well, that's grappling. It's been around forever.
Yeah.
Wrestling. But what Elvis was doing was Kempo karate with Ed Parker. And it's pretty clear that he took like some classes, you know, like throw his kicks in the air and stuff, but it wasn't very good.
He wasn't a black belt.
Did he have a black belt?
Yeah, he got like 7th degree or something crazy
He
shit.
had the Elvis black belt.
See, I did martial arts in middle school. I did Shotokan karate, and I loved it. And a part of me wants to get back into it, but there's the whole Elvis thing.
He'd never really
Yeah,
live
this
down.
is Elvis.
Yeah, dude.
But by the way, back then nobody knew what was legit and what was not legit. Like these thrusts, like they're pretending they can hit him and he doesn't feel it. One of them, this is so crazy. Like all this is just fucking nonsense.
This is gonna be branded on Halloween.
This is fucking nonsense.
Yeah. Hey, dude, he was on top of the world.
He was. Not only was he on top of the world, he was the first guy on top of the world. That's really the important point, is that he went crazy for sure, but everybody goes crazy to get that famous, and no one had ever been that famous before.
Yeah.
There was no guidebook for him to follow. There was no Michael Jackson before him. There was no Prince. There was no nobody. So it's just nobody can handle that kind of fame, especially in the 1970s. Nobody. What was going on?
Blew up at 19.
Yeah. No way you're going to be normal. Good luck. And then you got an evil manager that's feeding you bills and you're all fucked up.
Yeah.
You're stuck in Vegas. Gambling everything away.
That's what it was. We pick on Cody. You just met him back then. So end up being Colonel, bro. One day. Nah, we hold each other accountable.
Well, that's good. Because at least now, for famous people, there's a roadmap.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see where the pitfalls are. You can see, oh, that's Britney Spears Road. Don't go down there. You know what I mean? Like you can see all the things that people, you know what I'm saying? Like you've seen all the different ways that you can ruin your life and get caught up in the moment. And then also, the fact that you're very religious helps a lot because you don't believe the hype, right? Like you believe in higher power. You believe in something that's bigger and greater than all of us. If you believe in that, you will not get caught in this bizarre mindset that befalls many stars, where they think they're superior to everyone else because they get treated that way. That's the reinforcement they get. Everywhere they go, people are cheering when they see them. People want them to sign things and take selfies with them. Everybody wants a hug, and everybody wants to be your best friend. And you really start to believe because of the information that you're getting. The information you're getting is I'm better than everybody else, right? And if you don't have a lot of personal insight, and if you're not very objective and introspective, you will buy into that, and you'll start behaving and believing like that. And then comes the pills.
Yeah, dude.
I think
Pick
that's
yourself back up.
I think that's where we benefit from like a solo act is that we have five individuals that are going to check each other. We always say the pack will correct.
Yes.
So if somebody acted out, you know, we might let you go for a couple days, but then you're going to wake up and we have a come to Jesus meeting.
Yeah.
We've done that. All of us have had that at some point in our careers together.
That's great.
And
That's very good.
we always too just think about what you were talking about. We think we suck. So like the feeding into the I'm better than everybody. Oh, I'm famous. It's like, well, it's just probably downhill from here. You know, people they find new hobbies and new things to like, especially now faster than ever. People's attention spans are so short nowadays.
Oh yeah.
We're on top right now. Yeah, but don't forget about us.
I think you're much better off being heavily critical of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like, I don't never want to be content with anything I do. Like, I always will have notes for myself. Like, even after we have like a solid show or something, I'm like, well, I just missed like 10 notes, and it felt like Guitar Hero in my head. You know, when you and they start booing you. That's what happens in my head. It's like, get it together, man. You know?
It's better that way. I mean, that's going to force you to constantly work at it, constantly try to get better. The people that believe that they're the best already, they're going to go from there.
That's exactly how we think.
Yeah. We get asked a lot of VIP. What was the moment you knew you made it? I don't want to make it. What's after making it?
Yeah.
I want to just be there and make it.
Making it to me is like the film where the people hold hands and walk off in the sunset.
Yeah.
That's a crock of shit. You gotta wake up in the morning, okay, what do you want for breakfast? You know, it's like life goes on. And this idea that there's gonna be a goal where you're gonna get to a spot someday where you can rest, that's nonsense.
That's when you die.
Yeah, take a day off every now and then, nothing wrong with that. But this idea that you're gonna get to a place where, well, I made it, it's over, set for life. Yeah, I did it. That's all bullshit.
Yep.
And if you get really, really rich, you want to get really, 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 really rich. It never ends.
Really?
If you think like that, yeah. If that's the thought process, if you're just chasing after goals and looking for this one moment where you can say, okay, we did it, it's never happening.
Yeah, I kind of I say that to people too. Just from the outside looking in, you think like if you've never done it before, man, it'd be cool to get a song in a show. It'd be cool to get a platinum single. It'd be cool to sell out Red Rocks. And once you do it, it's like, okay, we did it. Nothing changed. It's like when your birthday comes, do you feel older? You feel older? No, I feel the same. It's here, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
It's good to have goals. It's good to have milestones. But at the end of the day, I guess the process. And the thing that you were talking about, like honoring this gift that you have, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And then recognizing that you're in this very unique position and you're very fortunate. So because of that, you owe it to this gift that you've been given. You owe it to the people that love you, the people that come to see you. Keep doing your best.
well, we do stray to play on our name a little bit. I think we do stray a little bit from the industry. 'Cause our fan base is a lot of sad people, a lot of depressed people, a lot of people who, you know, were suicidal. And we make music for that fan base, I guess. And you're not going to hear that at like a country music festival on the beach.
How do you know that about your fans?
We get messages every day.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes they email our agents and stuff. We had one lady who sent us an email saying she decided to off herself, take a lot of pills, and she wanted to go to sleep listening to music. As she was laying there waiting to take the big nap, our song "I'm Still Fine" came on, and it kind of snapped her out of it a little bit, and she started crying and immediately regretted it and got up and called her sister and told her sister what she had just did, and they rushed her to the hospital and did whatever at the hospital for someone who takes a lot of pills at once. Saved her life pretty much. And, yeah, it was so moving. And that's what really makes it worth it for us, because touring is a lot. Touring sucks a lot of the times. And if we were just doing it to be popular or to be famous or to be relevant, make money, I don't think that's enough to keep me going, because being on the road is very hard. What keeps us going is those stories and seeing how our music at the concert, seeing how our music affects people and helps them in a positive way. And so, I don't know, that's just where we get our fulfillment from.
What do you think is about your music that appeals to people that aren't feeling good?
A lot of it came from us not feeling good. Drew and my brother Matthew are the main writers for the band, and they just, our song "Drowning," Drew wrote that during COVID when we were driving for Uber, trying to keep the bills paid. My goal was to make $100 a day for Uber, and driving for Uber in Mobile, Alabama sucks. I'd have to do like 12, 14 hours a day to get that. And then
Get $100.
Yeah, and then most of the time spend.
That was just 5 years ago.
Yeah, and we were locally famous at the time, so I was picking up people. Oh my God, Rick Lee's Trace! Get in.
Hop in.
Really?
I don't want to talk about it.
Make sure to leave a tip.
That's crazy.
I picked up and I was driving a Hyundai Sonata, and I picked up 5 black dudes. They wanted to get in the Hyundai Sonata to go to the stripper club, and I was like, y'all can't. All 5 of y'all can't fit in here. I can only take 4 at the most. So they had to leave one behind. And I had to take them 30 minutes across town. That's how Mobile is. Everything is a 30-minute drive. And so I took them 30 minutes across town to the stripper club. There's some very interesting people at nighttime who get Ubers. So,
I'm sure.
yeah.
And they probably want to talk to you.
Sometimes. The worst was people with bad VO.
Oh,
Getting into your car with that deal.
and then leave it.
I'm like
Leave that smell in your car.
I'm like a germ freak. So
Are you really?
sometimes, yeah, and especially with smells. So I can't get a fresh air. I feel like I'm suffocating. And this frat guy got in my car one time, and he was something. And he was going to Lowe's to get something for a beer pong table. He was getting ready to have a frat party, and I had to drive him to Lowe's. And he smelled like he had never taken a shower. And so I was just trying not to freak out. I was just moving like
Was that bad?
Yeah, for sure. And I was sweating by the time he got out of the car.
Dry heaving up from it.
Driving 100 miles an hour to get in the car.
I'd pick some people up. Oh, people just put too much faith in Uber drivers. I pick up people from the hospital. I picked up a blind lady from the hospital. That's what they do if they don't have any family. They'll call them. They'll get them an Uber. And I had to help this blind lady get into her house. I picked up this one guy fresh out of surgery. He couldn't walk. I had to get him in my car. And they got him a hotel, I guess, so I had to take him to the hotel. And I had to carry him out of my car and get him in his bed. And I was just thinking, what if this wasn't me?
Right.
You know?
What if it was a 80-pound lady? Yeah.
Yeah, or just somebody who didn't even care. Get out of my car, you know? So that kind of blew my mind a little bit, how much faith hospitals put in Uber drivers. It's very sad.
But one thing I found out during COVID, that it sounds so stupid that I didn't know this, but hospitals are private businesses. This is how naive I was. I was like, well, doctors, they go to universities, they do it so that they can become the best doctor they can, and then they work for these hospitals that are set up so that all the people in the city have medical care. And this is part of the city services. I really believed that. I really thought that. And then I have some friends that are doctors, and they would tell me, not only that you're incentivized for certain medications, you're incentivized to do surgeries that maybe people don't need, and you have to challenge your own ethics, because you'll be talked into doing surgeries that this guy, you kind of could justify it, but really you shouldn't get it. Like, oh, fuck, man, really? And then, you know, I've had friends that left and started their own practices because of this, because they tell you, you just, at the end of the day, like, why did I go to school? Like, I thought I was going to school because I wanted to learn medicine, because I thought it was a really fascinating way to make a living, and very rewarding. You're helping people that are injured, that are sick, and just enlightened to what the business really is. It's just the numbers.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Instagram Reels will scare you too, with all that stuff.
Oh, dude, I went down a rabbit hole last night. Just sitting in my bed. I shouldn't have done this. It was like 9 o'clock. There's no reason for me to look at dick like this.